This is a Thunder Game Report.
Hi, I'm Randy Renner at Chesapeake Energy Arena, where the Thunder had very little trouble tonight with the New Orleans Pelicans. It was tight for a while, 17-17 early in the first quarter, and the Thunder got off to a little bit of a slow start on defense. But after that point, they went on a 22-8 run and just dominated the Pelicans until things were way out of hand in the fourth quarter. Thunder were leading by more than 30 points. They had big games tonight from the big three. Kevin Durant had 27 points tonight. Russell Westbrook had 24. And Serge Ibaka, with a monster game tonight, had 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 blocked shots, some of them in spectacular fashion. Serge also probably altered 10 to 12 shots tonight, so he had a big game. It was a nice win for the Thunder. They hit the road now, will be in Indiana and then New Orleans before coming back here to finish out the season. After the game, we were in the locker room, had a chance to talk with Russell Westbrook and Kendrick Perkins.
Russell, seemed like tonight the defense got better as the game went on. They had no points in transition, only 2 second chance points. What did you notice?
Just being aggressive. I mean, they started off a little hot on us. We kind of just was too comfortable, and I think we did a good job with the last 3 quarters just locking in.
You guys were really good in transition as well. Talk about that play where even Perk got in on the transition
everybody's
points.
running, man. They know once we get the ball and, we get an opportunity to get turnovers or block shots, it's a great opportunity for us to run the floor, and Perk did a great job of finishing that basket.
Yeah, talking about Serge Ibaka's play, what did you notice from him tonight? He had a season-high 8 block shots.
Just protecting the basket. He's been doing it all season long. He's the best shot blocker in the league, and he showed that tonight.
With that going back, does it feel like the playoff rotation is kind of starting to round into form?
I'm not sure. I mean, that's something you got to ask Scotty about the rotation, but I know that, as a unit, we're feeling comfortable playing with each other and going into the playoffs.
Much as you guys push the pace, only 11 turnovers in the last few games you guys been taking care of the ball.
Yeah. What, is that a question, or what are you telling me?
Why? What's clicking for you guys?
We're just doing a better job of taking care of the ball. Trying not to turn it over. We know that going to the playoffs, you can't turn the ball over.
Anybody else for us?
Yeah, how you staying in this groove? You're in the lineup sometime, out of the lineup sometimes, but you about 28, 29 a game over your last 4.
Staying confident. My job is to always stay confident regardless of if I'm playing or if I'm missing games. Just come out with a positive mindset and try to keep going.
Any idea when you get to the playoffs if you'll still have a minutes restriction?
Another question for Scotty.
Why do you think that Kevin should be MVP?
It's easy, man. He's been the most consistent guy all season long. Done a great job of leading us to where we are now, and he's basically put himself above everybody else in the league and showed that he's the best player in the world.
Only one more back-to-back the rest of the season. You ready to just get that out of the way?
Definitely, for sure, man. There's no one in the playoffs, so I'm good.
Sunday or Monday, or is that a question for Scott?
Say it again.
Play Sunday or Monday, or is that a question for Scott?
You answered it yourself. Question for Scotty.
Thank you, Russell. Thanks, Russell.
How do you feel like you guys match up against the Pacers?
They're a tough team defensively. I think we match up across the board very well with our bigs and, guard play and, bench as well. They're a good team at home. We just got to go in there with a mindset of trying to take care of business, especially in early game. So.
Thanks, Russell.
Perk, I thought you were joking when you said Serge might get 10 blocks. Got 8, got close tonight.
Yeah, he was out there playing well, blocking everything, changed a lot of shots, and some he barely missed. So when he plays like that and he does that great of a job defensively, don't know how you can't give him the Defensive Player of the Year.
Kendrick, can you talk about the fact that you guys, as a core 5, haven't played much together for quite a while? You get back together and it looks like, y'all haven't missed a beat at all.
It feels good. Just feel like we just got to keep getting more reps. We really only had one test, and that was against the Clippers, not downplaying New Orleans, but you know what I mean. So we'll have a good test Sunday, going against a pretty good team, and they're building. And they're kind of desperate for a win, so we'll see where we at, but it feels good.
Right, but with the playoffs coming up, do you wish you had 10 games or so as a core group to get ready, or is it just let's go?
No, it's just let's go. I think, we just got these next 3 games, and we'll probably have like 4 or 5 days of practice to get ready, and that's really all we need. We done played enough games together over the last 3 years to know that what each other do well and stuff like that. So I'm not worried about that.
So do you think you guys are pretty close, the five of you, now that you're back together, to getting to where you want to be?
I believe so. Everybody was talking on defense. That's one thing that impressed me is our defense on the defensive end. We got length, athleticism. We could guard every position. And when everybody talking and helping each other the way we do and using the tenacity that we got, we pretty good.
Is that the biggest cohesion? Is it on the defensive end as opposed to the offensive end?
Yeah, I think so, because with us is that when we make good defensive plays and force turnovers, we get out and run, or we get stops. That makes us that much better on the offensive end. So I think every time we get stops and get able to get out into the break, into the open court, it's to our advantage. So I think we do hang our hats on the defensive end.
How do you think you match up with Indiana? It's a possible NBA Finals matchup, and you guys have handled them well in the past.
Oh, you just got to be ready. They're big, they're athletic, they're a good defensive team. But I think we match up pretty well from 1 through 13, 1 through 14. We do a pretty good job of matching up with them. And like I said, it's going to be a pretty good test. We just got to be ready.
They don't seem to really have anyone that can contain Russell at the point guard. I mean, is that something you kind of see being able to exploit?
Well, nobody have anybody that contain him. That dude an animal, man, for real. He going to find a way. Just like today, he got one of those tip-ins again, just came out of nowhere, and he's just so strong. And just his swag that he played with, he give everybody swag.
Speaking of matchups, we talked a little bit earlier today at Shoot Around about possible first-round matchups. Is there a team you see that you might match up well, better against?
I think with the personnel that we have, when it's time, we could match up with anybody. So if Memphis, then I feel like we can go big. If it's Phoenix, I feel like we can go small, even though they gave us some trouble, but it's a different ball game when you get into the playoff mode. So I think we have a pretty good chance of matching up with everybody. We pretty much match up with Dallas, so it's pretty cool.
Kendrick Perkins there, and Russell Westbrook before him. The Thunder with a win tonight over the New Orleans Pelicans. They win it by a score of 116-94. Thunder had no doubt that they were going to win this one. A nice win. The starters were able to rest in the fourth quarter. They get on the airplane, fly to Indianapolis. That game with the Pacers, a noon start on ABC, remember, on Sunday. Then down to New Orleans on Monday, and then back here for the Wednesday regular season finale against the Detroit Pistons. We'll have it all covered for you, so click back often at InsideThunder.com.